back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shindara Layemi, and it's so good to have you back on this YouTube channel. I talk about faith, career, relationships, lifestyle, and every other good stuff. If you've not subscribed to my channel, this is the right time to do so, right? So please go on the channel and please subscribe, and please press the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first person to know. And do not forget to share with people, and also leave a comment so that you can engage with my content. So today I'm going to be talking about what no one told me about getting engaged. If you've not watched my proposal video or my proposal story, by now it's up there. I'm going to link it somewhere there. You already know that some days ago, okay, so it's over a week already, I got engaged to the love of my life. Oh, you people, the day I want to film and I don't wear this ring, please send me back. Just pause the video and tell me, Deborah, go back. I'm Shindara, go back, go and wear your ring and come back, because we have to be blind in the eyes. Okay, no pride, no pride intended, but then it's still a very happy moment for me. And like I said, I'm going to be sharing a lot of videos when I start wedding planning proper. I'm going to do a lot of videos, a lot of things I learned, because my channel is about learning and sharing. So I'm gonna be learning and sharing with you all, so that everyone that is planning to get engaged or planning to get wedded sometimes, or someone that is already planning their wedding, can learn and do not make the kind of mistakes I make, or will also learn from what I did and maybe try to incorporate it with theirs. Do you get? And also have another idea or another perception to what they want to do. There's closure in seeing that someone has done something that you're about to do, right? So I'm gonna be sharing. So if you think that this video is one that you want to listen to, please join me as I teach you. So when you get engaged, a lot of things. See, a lot of people talk about what no one tells me about getting pregnant, what no one tells me about being a mother, all of that. But then I have a lot of married couple as friends. I have a lot of my friends that just recently got married. Some are engaged, already planning their wedding. So I've been involved in a lot of wedding planning process, and I've also been involved in a lot of proposals and all of that. So I have very close people that just got married, and I was very involved in their wedding process. But the feeling is different when you're the one, when you're the person. And even though I tried to converse with them a lot, but there's some things that no one ever told, they did not prepare me for. And so I'm about to share with you, so that when you get engaged, you can feel, when you see these things, you're not surprised anymore, because some of them, it shocked me. It shook me. It caught me by surprise. So one of the first things I like to say, which is the reason why I'm doing this video in the first instance, is I think the wedding industry have their games together. They have everything figured out. So you're going to be seeing a lot of vendors in your DM. I told you that. Maybe because my video, my picture went on all social media. I kept it on all my social media platforms, and it was also on a lot of proposal pages on Instagram. Maybe that was why, I don't know. But in less than 24 hours, I had more than 15 vendors checking out on me, sending me DMs on WhatsApp, on Instagram, it was more on Instagram, a little bit on Twitter, but more on WhatsApp also. When I kept it on my WhatsApp story to say, I didn't know that this is one of the things to expect. A lot of WhatsApp vendors there message me, people that on my contact list normally were oh, I do this thing, though, it's already messaging you on Instagram. Me too, I'm here. It can really be overwhelming. I understand that they're trying to propose a lot of things, but that Instagram matter, I don't understand it, because you don't expect that I'm looking for an MC, or I'm looking for a MC, I'm looking for a photographer, and I'll just go on Instagram and pick up the person because this person has very good followers. No, I'm not going to do that. Even if you come to tell me that this is what you do, this is your work, I'm still not going to do that, because I'm not going to give my money to a stranger, right? And then on wedding day, you now go and elope. I'd rather give money to a wedding planner to pick someone that she knows. Do you get? So I'm definitely not going to go with any of these Instagram vendors, but you're going to get a lot of vendors in your DM, and it's going to shock you, because you'll be wondering, where are these people coming from? Different businesses you have not heard of. I had photographers. Okay, so I was saying that even photographers messaged me, and then before I knew it, a lot of photographers were already in my DM. I had MC. I had someone that someone that sells clothes. So she does Ashwebi, packages the Ashwebi, and Ashwebi source for Ashwebi package and send to your people and all of that. Everything that's doing Ashwebi and souvenirs, she's in charge of it. I know someone that also messaged me. She does souvenirs, and she also messaged me. A lot of cake people, 2 caterers, wedding planners messaged me, makeup artist messaged me, hairstylist messaged me, someone that does drinks messaged me, someone that does small talks messaged me. Who again messaged me? A lot of people. Travel agents messaged me. I mean, for trips, right? Trips out of the country or my honeymoon, all of that. They messaged me. A lot of people messaged me. A lot of vendors. So you're gonna get a lot of vendors in your DM. Get ready. Number two thing that I did not expect or I did not know is that you're going to be staring at your ring or your finger a lot of times. Like, I catch myself just looking at this wonderful piece of jewelry on my hand and just saying, oh my god, aren't I so lucky? Like, it just still feels like a dream. Do you get, like, especially when you have someone that really got to your details, like, this is the ring I wanted, right? Like, I always wanted a sterling silver pairing, and he got it. And it just really feels weird when you see a lot of people get engaged and happy for them, and finally it's your turn and you're just looking at your finger to say, wow, like, this is it. So you're going to catch yourself staring at your finger a lot of times. Nobody told me, but here I am telling you free of charge. Don't I deserve a hug? So yes, you're going to be staring at your finger a lot of time after you get engaged. The next thing that no one told me about is that you're going to have to repeat your proposal story or how you met 1001 times. My god, nobody told me that. Like, it was very necessary. See, you wonder why my story time, the engagement video came up almost immediately. It wasn't because I wanted people, I wanted followers, I wanted content or that. No, it was because I was tired of saying stories. Oh, so how did it happen? How did you meet? How did that? Oh my god, you have to say this story 1001 times. You know, the worst part was at my place of work that was just worse for me, because when I got to work, a lot of people had already seen on my status, and like I said in my proposal video or in the engagement story, my fiance had already invited so my fiance had already invited, like, he invited someone from my office. So even though I'm sure it wasn't on a status, they saw it, but I posted it also, and a lot of people in my office had seen it, and they had even seen it on Instagram, all of that. So when I got to the office, someone just shouted Iyawo. When she shouted Iyawo, and they just saw me in my god. As I'm finishing, I'm telling some people the story. You are hearing me say the story. When I'm done, you're still asking me, so how did it happen? How did it surprise you? Especially for people, and some people came from a place of, came from a good place, actually, because some people that really knows how tough it is to actually surprise me were very surprised that I was surprised. Like, they were surprised that somebody got me. So a lot of people wanted to really know how I got surprised, how it turned out that I had everything figured out. I came out looking all peng and all of that. Even one of my friends that once proposed to his girlfriend, I know she's gonna be watching this, but you're not gonna know we're gonna surprise you. He kept on asking me, so how was he able to get you? Because people know that it's so tough to get me. Like, I'm very smart, and I can connect any line that's connectable. You just have to talk about your proposal story 1001 times. A lot of people want to hear it, and you're going to have to say it over and over and over again. So if you're a blogger, please just go and write it on your blog, and whenever they want to ask you questions, direct them to your blog. If you're a vlogger, if you're a YouTuber, go and do a video, sit down and say the story once and for all, and let everybody can watch it on your status, on your video. Anyway, just prepare, put it on your IGTV, or write it on your Instagram, or do something that people will go and read, because you're gonna be saying that over and over again. I was discussing with my friend. I said, even when you get married, you still have to continue saying the story. So imagine you say the story from when you got engaged to when you get married. That's a very long time. So please, just go and write it down. Go and do something. Once you just get engaged, like, just start writing your story down, because you're going to have to say it in a lot of places. No one ever told me about that. Another thing is, every married person or every married friend automatically becomes a wedding planning expert. See, this one, I understand that it comes from a place of love and a place of concern, and at some point also I might also have done it to my friends, because I planned my sister's wedding with her, and I've also been very involved in my friend's wedding, so I kind of know how a lot of things go on in weddings, right? So you catch me giving my friends tips and all of that. But really, now that I'm in that shoe, I kind of see the aspect of how it gets really overwhelming. I get a lot of times when I tell my friends that, oh, my sister sells bridal gowns, and they really not even interested in hearing, because really they also have their own vendor, and somebody in their circle is also telling them about somebody that sells wedding gown. Imagine 7 people telling me about someone that sells wedding gown. Like, who do I even go for? To get to a point that I would just really get angry and just ignore. Like, I know a lot of people that have introduced me to wedding planners. Did I tell you that I don't have wedding planner? Like, I know a lot of people that have asked me, So when is the wedding date? Like, I just got engaged. What if I did not even have a wedding? What if you hadn't even met my parents? What if, I mean, there are a lot of things, even though, I mean, you should have met your parents before you engaged you, right? But you don't expect that we should like start wedding planning immediately. And when you're not there, like, oh, I don't know the date today, like, well, better start planning soon. Oh, that I'm like, you see, really, those information can be very necessary sometimes, but some other times it can be very overwhelming. So know how you even tell them, because it depends on how you even say it again. Like, they're already angry that you haven't given them information they not asked for. You're not coming to me when I say like as if they should appreciate you for giving them information. If you don't say it, the other person will say it. But really, that's being said, like, a lot of people around you that are married are going to become a wedding planning expert. They're going to tell you what and what to do. They will start giving you instruction on what to do. Sleep well, oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of them come from a place of love, but I'm just trying to inform you that a lot of your friends are going to automatically become wedding planning experts. They're going to know how to plan a wedding. And if you're not careful, some of them, out of a place of love also, I mean, they're just trying to look out for you. We want to impose their own thoughts or their presumptions on you. Some people, I have a friend that had a lot of things that didn't go out well on our wedding, and maybe with her wedding process and all of that, and she told me everything. Now, this really came from a place of love, and I really appreciate what she did. She might be watching this, but it was really information overload. I still appreciate it. Like, sometimes I still go back to look at the timeline she sends to me and all of that. But so, I mean, but really, imagine like 3-4 people sending you that kind of information. Necessary more. But I mean, as I said, it's also from a place of love, and I just tell you that a lot of your friends are going to become your wedding planners automatically, and they're going to be bombarding you with information that you need. Yes, let me thank you when they start. Just go back and say, Shindara told me this thing. Thank you in advance, Shindara. Another thing is your relationship kind of feels different. Yes, like, not different bad, but really it feels different. Like, okay, so you already know the guy's going to marry you, right? But it still feels like, oh, so this is it. It still feels like, oh, it has come. Like, for me, that day, I felt like I was extra mushy with him. We're together most of the day, like almost throughout that day, we're together. And I just felt really mushy with him. Like, I felt extra kind of love for him. Because for me, it was a lot of thoughtfulness and it was more of thoughtfulness and intentionality that he kept into that proposal. Like, he's a very busy person, and to bring out time to get my friends, I know how much friends and families, like how much I take relationships, and this guy thought about it, like every little details I wanted, even to people not saying yes. As in, it was just the thoughtfulness for me, and I just really thought about it, that this guy, people that were proposal were just very surprised. I remember someone telling me that this girl just likes you so much, because like, this guy had a meeting. If you have watched my proposal video, you see the point where they were talking to him, and it was with his laptop trying to do some things. Like, this guy had like a meeting, and he still made sure he proposed to me, and even in between making sure my friends were okay and everybody was all right, all of that, he still had work to do. So like, it was just the thoughtfulness for me, and I really looked back and looked at like the stress and the amount of money kept into it, and I mean the stress and all of that, and it just really made me like give this extra love. And it's been like a week after, but the relationship still feels very different. I know he can do no wrong in my sight now. Like, he's still living on the proposal grace, so the relationship kind of feels different, and the relationship actually just feels different. It feels more like, okay, this is it, this is husband, like husband is husband. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but then I just feel like that's one thing no one tells you. The relationship feels different. Maybe not different, not different bad. Sometimes it's different good, but makes you feel like, okay, we have left the playing stage, but we're heading in for something serious, and then just kind of like take the relationship with more seriousness and more intentionality, because now you know that you're heading to a journey to forever. So that's another thing no one really says about getting engaged. And I mean, this is just a bonus. I really wanted to just say 5 things. And the last one is your name changes. Like I said, someone just called me Yahoo in the office. A lot of people just say Yahoo, Mrs. They start calling me son name. As in, your name just changed automatically. Like, people just start calling you different names. Bride, Yahoo, Ameria, I've heard different names in just 1 week. People have my name has completely gone. People are still calling me different things. But I mean, it's the Lord's doing, and it's marvelous. Like, I'm not complaining, right? But I'm just trying to inform you about what happens when you get engaged. So now, just know that some of these things, I mean, even though I looked out, I spoke with a few people to know if it was the same feeling, for not to be like I was just the only one that had these feelings. So when I put, I found that yes, this same thing happened to them. So these are things a lot of times people feel, but no one really talks about it. But then I'm coming to tell you about it. So thank me later. And I mean, there might be more. If there is more, consider that I'm going to do another one, because this one I even did not have up to this before. I'd done a video before, and when I saw more things, I deleted it and started it again. So if I see another thing tomorrow, I will still do another one. I will do part 2 because, as I said, I'm going to learn and share everything I see, everything that comes as a shocker, everything I think that you should know as an intending bride. I'm going to be sharing with you. So just relax and just make this channel your sleeping too. I know that later on, people that do not need this information now will still come back to watch it, and I mean still enjoy the video. So I'm going to just do it for keeps and for you, for your future reference. And please don't forget to share with someone that you think might need this video. And also leave a comment. Tell me about the one that you're surprised about, the one that happened to you too when you got engaged. Just let me know in the comment section the one that you can relate to it, and let me know the kind of videos you want me to do, any wedding planning video you want me to do, anything that you want me to do, a Q&A. Let me just know any video you want me to do about being engaged and wedding planning process, and I'll be more than willing to do it. Thank you very much for watching to the end of this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and till the next time I sit in front of the camera and you watch me, remain blessed. I love you. Bye.